Game 4, Saturday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Oh, this is going to be fun. I'm going to have a party. Number 20, Arkansas at number 7, Florida. KB, what you got?
It's inside Matt Bonner Center.
Okay, the Matt Bonner Center.
Yes.
Is he alive or do you want to kill him or not?
Alive.
It is alive. It is just the center. We've not memorialized it yet.
Okay, good. Matt Bonner alive and kicking. You can watch this one on ESPN. Florida minus 9.5.
Minus 9.5. That is. It seems like a big number. I'm going to take Arkansas to cover the points. I think Florida gets the win. Florida's 2 games up in the SEC race. They can kind of put this conference regular season race away with a win. Arkansas, one of the 2 teams that is back 2 games in the SEC standings from Florida. Florida's playing pretty well. I feel like there is another level this Gators team can hit. They haven't quite hit it yet, and yet they've won 8 in a row. They've been very, very good at home this season. I think they get the win and do it, let's say, 83-77, something like that.
Got a whole bunch of one-time only meetings in this week's Final Four and 1. Virginia and Duke, first meeting. Tech, Iowa State, first meeting. Arkansas, Florida, first meeting, only scheduled meeting. Arkansas, just like Virginia with Duke, has not defeated its opponent this weekend since the 22-23 season. Gators get this one at home. Big-time front court performance. This is a game with talent all over the floor, and so in my opinion, the possibilities for how it will play out are numerous. Gators now have gotten up to top 5 in KenPom defensive efficiency. Still number 1 at Torvik since January 1 as the most efficient overall team in college basketball. Oh, by the way, its chances at a 1 seed still on the table as far as I'm concerned. Going to need to run the table. That includes a roadie against Kentucky next weekend to wrap the regular season. Let's deal with the here and now. You got Arkansas coming into your building with Darius Acuff, who is a first-team All-American right now at this point. He is. I honestly don't think it is refutable from a statistical standpoint. And when you combine the stats and you actually watch the games and you see what this dude is doing and you see how talented he is and what he is doing to uplift Arkansas to the kind of team at this stage of the season, 21-7, I get it. Arkansas has been reliable for a loss like every 7 to 12 days. But if you're watching the games and seeing how he is willing Arkansas to victory, and he's not doing it by himself. He's got talent all around him. Trevin Brazile, Carter Knox, unfortunately, has faced some injuries. Malik Thomas has moments where he can pop. Obviously, I think Nick Pringle's actually been a very undervalued member of this team, but it is Acuff's team. He is one of the best and most talented freshmen John Calipari has ever coached. We don't have the time to rank it, but he's knocking on the door of top 5 if he's not already there at this point. I expect this to potentially be the best, most competitive 40-minute game of the weekend. The line being Florida 9.5 to me is too big. I know the Gators have been on fire. I love Florida's prospects going into March. I have to take the Hogs inside 9.5.
Please tell me you guys saw Darius Acuff's Sports Center interview the other night.
Yes.
I did not. If this was Wednesday, all the more I didn't because I was obviously in Hartford.
It was hilarious. They bring him on, and every question is like, so we know you've had an ankle issue, and you've been playing through it. What is it about you that makes you want to play through things, even though you're a projected top 10 pick? He was just like, well, I just want to be there for my teammates if I can be there for my teammates. And they were like, and then the next question is like, so we know you're a projected top 10 pick and you have to keep a mind on your draft stock, but like, what is it about you exactly that makes you want to play through this? It was like they were like, I was waiting for the next question to be, so it's pretty clear you're not Darren Peterson.
Yes.
Why are you not Darren Peterson? It was LOL. And by the way, every answer was perfect.
Yeah. It was.
They were like throwing him alley-oops, and he was boom, boom. He was nailing every one of them. He was like, I don't care about my draft stock. I care about the Razorbacks. Woo pig. I mean, it was perfect. And so I hate not being at work this week in New York because of the blizzard. I couldn't get there. But one of the great things about not being at work this week is I've got to sit at home and just watch college basketball with my boys every night. We've watched every night. And by the time it was done Wednesday, my boys were like, Dad, you going to FedEx Forum tomorrow? Of course. Can you get us an Acuff Grizzlies jersey? I said, I think probably you can get them to make one. They're like, yeah, let's get it, Darius. We're all in on Darius Acuff over here. All right. Then last night, swear to God, we're watching Michigan State Purdue, and my little guy. We're coming home from baseball practice. We're streaming it in the car. I don't know whether you're supposed to stream games in the car on your ride home or not, but that's what we were doing. I'm just trying to be honest with you.
Mhm.
And my little guy, he goes, so Dad, if you could have Darius Acuff or Darren Peterson, which one would you have? I said, son, I don't know anymore. I used to think I know, but I don't know anymore. And he said, do you think they'll get one of them, the Grizzlies? And I said, I don't know that either. We're going to have to wait on the lottery. And this was the next thing he said. He said, well, Dad, if we don't get Darren Peterson or Darius Acuff, keep in mind we're watching Michigan State Purdue. He goes, we could get Braden Smith.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
I said, he said, what would you think about that? I said, I'd be very happy for Braden Smith. But, son, let's not talk like that right now. Okay? Let's not talk about that right now. So it's been fun. I'm taking Arkansas plus the points for my boys.